All right, man. Well, let's go down and look at some more street art there. Sunflowers. No cash and no communication.ใช่ไหมเกณฑ์อย่าง
We're starting here, starting right now. 1, 2, 3. We breathe it in. We feel our hearts, they're pounding, rising up to feel the fire dance wild through our veins. We take a chance and know we'll never be the same. Giving it all we got, giving it all. Giving it all we got. Oh, climbing up to the top of the world. No fear, we're gonna make it. Everything we want is ours. Whoa.
Good morning. Guess where I'm at right now? I am at Lapoli. Giant library. We stopped by here on our way to our meet and greet at a barbecue down in I forget, not Korat. Anyway, it's a few hours from here, but you know, this is on the way. And what we noticed on Facebook was that they were painting, or they had been painting the streets and the sidewalks here. You guys know the historical story about, or not story, I should say, the news about Lapoli, where there was like a gazillion monkeys and they're all kicking each other's ass around here and everything like that. That has pretty much been stopped. Because actually, between these two buildings, there's a huge quarantine cage back in there where they still keep them trapped so that they can sterilize them and stuff, and also box them up and ship them out to different locations. So that way all these business owners, all these shops right here are mostly all closed. A lot of them lost all their business and stopped all their business, I should say, during COVID permanently. But before that, it was adversely affected by the monkeys just stealing everything and annoying customers and everything. But now it's all pretty cool. You can pay a little fee, 20 baht or whatever it is, to go in this old, it looks like almost like an Angkor. I don't know the history of that one. I wasn't prepared because I didn't know we were stopping. But yeah, you can see the sidewalk, it's all painted. And we're gonna go down to the next traffic circle. I think that's where like they started doing the painting thing. So this is newer. They got like a busload of soldiers over there and the cops are over here taking pictures and stuff of themselves. It's pretty cool. Anyway, it's perfect weather. Oh my God. Perfect weather. So yeah. Yeah. All right, man. Well, let's go down and look at some more street art there. And for those of you who want to translate, you can hold up your phone and just translate that for yourself. Because feeding the monkeys is a problem. Unless there's government, of course. But anyway, a little bit of traffic, so let me get back at you. And this is where they actually painted the actual road. It's darker because the cars all run over it all the time. But yeah. And more temple ruins. My wife over here taking pictures. But yeah, man, hey, it takes a lot of work to do that. precision artistry in this four-way or circle intersection. Doesn't look like it's on that side, but they took a huge piece right here. That's pretty cool. Right here in downtown Lockwood. You know, I was trying to remember if I have ever been here. You know, been coming to Thailand for 30 years probably, so I can't remember now that I'm older. But if I did come, it was when I was my first few years visiting Thailand. But yeah, pretty cool place. Probably get something to eat and get on out of here, man. Gotta get down to our destination. All right, man, more later. Back at you. Back here to the big monkey cage. That's all caged in. Actually, I don't know, maybe that's the owners. Could have been a temporary when they first started capturing them all, but it also could be left over from, you know, basically the store owners that have to do this kind of stuff in order to protect all their, you know, valuables or whatever they had. Although I don't know, it does actually look more like a housing for primates. You know, temporary housing. These guys are probably familiar with it. Maybe they had their brothers in there at one time, you know, and now they're just like, man. Because the monkeys, as you may have seen on a million videos, famous for stealing stuff. Yeah, there's a shot. What's up, Grandpappy? Shop's still closed. These would be normally thriving, but of course, you know, the whole dynamic changed, so it's got to change. It's got to change back. It's going to take time. Just saw a train go by. It's the first train I've seen, I think, since I've been here for the last 3 years. Feels weird. I need to get me on a train, man. You know, my life was pretty much planes, trains, and automobiles before I retired. But anyway, we're back on the road. Gonna go see some sunflowers. Get something to eat. All right, back at you. Loso land. Land of sunflowers. There's like, on this road, there's just a boatload of sunflower farms. I guess this was maybe where the world gets their sunflower seeds. But every one of these little sunflower farms have this setup where people can walk through it, take pictures. It's like a major selfie draw, you know. And of course they put the appropriate benches everywhere. But the backdrop is actually very cool. I mean, you can't really see it in the camera, but those limestone outcroppings are awesome. I want to get the drone up, but I'm looking at these flags and they're kind of, you know, kind of blowing hard. I don't know if the drone will like that. I can see all the sunflowers are listing over this way towards the sun. They'll probably try and pick up in the morning. They'll face this way. Yeah, man. Sunflowers. $20 to go walk around on their property. I gotta take a pee, but I don't think I can pee here. There's another shot. Yeah, man. Very cool. Yeah, they got a little pathway because people always want to go in, right? They want to go in the middle of all the sunflowers and take their shot, you know. I can't look into the sun. Whoa. I could try to see what the drone says. It'll tell me, dude, you're too windy. Yeah, man. They also got flower. There's another up the road. There was a kind of a cool looking flower farm. It was kind of smaller, but yeah. This is we probably passed like 10 of these places. Pretty cool. It's in La Muerte here. Just 20 minutes or so, whatever, from downtown, from where the monkeys were raging. Or of course they rage no more. So yeah, man. All right, well, hey, next stop. Need to eat something. All right, get back at you. Yeah, that's way too windy for my drone. As soon as you put the drone up for that kind of wind, it's gonna say it's windy, landing, landing, landing. But yeah, man, drone would have been a nice shot from going up against them mountains, against those outcroppings. Would have been pretty cool. But not today, folks. Not today. No. Well, we made it to just around the corner, actually, to a cafe. What's that called? Pirachu Cafe. And check it out, man. Boom. Oh, that's some bamboo up there. And it looks like they even got horse rides and stuff, trail rides, rabbits, and an Amazon forest, and sheep, and cactus farm, and music in the background that's probably going to be copyrighted. But like many of the restaurants and cafes around here today, in Thailand, I should say, they all have, instead of a menu, they show you the QR code, scan it on your phone, and look at your phone on your menu. Order right there on your menu. It goes straight to the cook or whatever, and they bring your food. Don't even talk about it. And of course, you're going to be able to scan pay, so no cash and no communication. Anyway, food should be pretty good. It's got good reviews. So yeah, man. But hey, let me go out here into the bigger picture. It's got like a very cool kind of, as you can see, walkway all the way through there. Looks like they got a stage. Probably got a stage for some performance action here. Those are cement boards, just like mine. Boom. Ooh, number one. Something going on the 23rd and 24th of Christmas here. So yeah, gonna have some live music and a party. Very cool. Oh yeah, I see they do have like a trail ride, so you can get yourself on the trail with the horses. I don't see any horses, but probably on the 24th, the 23rd and 24th, they'll definitely have horses out here. If you want to ride, they ride them through the trail, probably the sugar cane and normal farms. Maybe even by then there'll be more flowers. Here's another little selfie station, needs to get cleaned up. But yeah, it's pretty cool outcropping. I like it. And these ones all got hammocks, toot, 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 where you can eat. We're eating underneath the bamboo forest, man. Right next to the tank. Whoa. And of course, you know your weaver birds. That's a double weave right there, man. Double weave. What else we got going? Oh, they got a big old sand pile where kids can play with the sand, dig holes and stuff. Coolio, man. All right, well, let's eat and we'll get back at you. Hey, good morning, and where am I today? I am right standing in front of the Chupon Gate. This is in Nakhon Ratchasima province. This is the last piece remaining of probably many of the gates that were surrounding this area about 350 years ago, probably. Although some of the stones might be original. The gate itself, I'm sure, was renovated, but in this area, along with all the surrounding areas, there's plenty of water because there's always been gates and moats around here. But this one in particular is the gate that's, like I said, it's about 350 years old. And in front of that is a monument to, I believe we call her Yamo. Yes, she is famous for protecting this city about 200 years ago. So she was, you know, a pretty fierce fighter, I guess. You can probably Google her. Who's that woman that protected Nakhon Ratchasima province? And we are in Korat, I believe. That's where this is. So it's quite the busy day. Every day is here to pay respects to this woman. Right now they're getting ready for all the tents and everything for the end of the new year. Setting out bricks. This whole place will be developed into a nice beautiful place to spend the new year. Still have plenty of Chinese influence and Thai influence, surrounded by water. Not that I'm a tour guide because it's still quite early, but you know, I do what I can. I do what I can to share with you guys my outs and abouts. And I haven't even had, I know I did have half a cup of instant coffee. Now I need to go find some real coffee and yes, your breakfast. All right, man, I'll get back at you. Well, we had a pretty good time at the barbecue, that big meet and greet. I didn't really take video there because, well, one, because I didn't want to. And also a couple of other channel YouTube guys took video, and I'll probably see that online, and maybe if it's up before I post this, I'll link to their video so you can see some of that barbecue action. But we took off and we're on the way home, and where am I? I am at boom, Chai Bird Park. That's right, we went here about 20 years ago. Big old cages. It wasn't a huge place, but now it's way huge. And primary reason we're stopping here again is because evidently, I don't know if you can see it on that big screen over there, but there's some not only water park action, but there seems to be an aquarium with big old fishes, a seaquarium. So we'll have to check out what's going on here. Look at the little setup they have here. Nice, huh? Got the dry ice going or something. It looks like dry ice. Gives it that little eerie kind of feeling. But nice. Big old chunks of gold for the rocks, yeah? Yeah, Thailand does some amazing things with landscaping. Matter of fact, speaking of landscaping, lighting landscaping, the guy that we went to whose house, he's from Houston, they're from Texas, called Houston Luxury Lighting. Does all the accenting lighting of all the, you know, houses and businesses, make them look beautiful and stuff. That is some tricky stuff, man. It looks awesome. Saw a bunch of pictures. What's that, Dot? By Tioa. She wants to wait for the little shuttle. I do a Yeah, do not feed the birds. Be quiet. Do not harass the animals. Do not tap the bird cage. No smoking, and stay on the walkway. Yeah. Yeah, they've really done a lot since we were here. I mean, literally, there was not a whole lot of nothing. Peacocks, male and female. I think this cage was probably the only cage that was here when we were here last time. It seemed like that's the way it was in my memory. The old Nicobar pigeons and wild lapwings. And of course, okay. There's the peacocks. Those are the boys. What's up, duck? Well, it looks like they're all living harmoniously. Wow, look at that, huh? The male is in full bloom. He's looking at me. Ow, my. I had to get a snapshot of that. Always liked peacocks ever since I was little. Then I found out they were like super loud and they crap a lot. So I was like, nah, maybe we won't be getting peacocks for pets. You know. Do not make loud noise. Oh, look at all the cockatoos. Whoa, peacock. And parrots over there, Amazon. Oh, here's some parrots too. These are the guys making all the noise. Lovebirds. Bigger ones over here. What's up? You following me? Big old cranes. Or if they ever just open the top and let them get out. The old red-breasted parakeet. Wow. Psittacula alexandri. The scientific name. Anyway, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep looking at birds, do a little bird watching, and I'll get back at you from here, shy not, at the bird park. It's a black kite. I see those fly around by the house, picking out the rats from the rice field. And what is that? White peacock. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look how big they are. A big old tail. This one too. Massive. What's up, boy? You guys are good looking. I like this. I thought of building something like this. Keep birds. But I think our farm has plenty of space with all the trees and stuff to attract birds. I don't know if it'll attract these kind, but look at this dude, the hornbill. Dude, this is a great hornbill. You probably can't see it, but that thing is like, it's probably a meter long or more than a meter long from beak to tail. Endangered for sure. Al was saying to come over to this side. I think that's where the aquarium is, maybe. But if you like birds and the peaceful serenity of a lush man-made forest, Chynot Bird Park, that's a place to be. All right, man, let me get over to the aquarium, see what's up. Yeah, some little fishing nets. Look at the size of this. This is a chow prey, a stingray. Yeah, that thing is, that's like, that's easily probably 6 by 8 feet. What do we got here? That's a little model of the highway. Yeah. Little video of some fish. So I understand that the aquarium is a new addition. Oh, look at that. Wow, when you come in, there it is. Look at that. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. That's what it says. And then they have all the small little tanks. Whoa, bro. We see those, yeah, we see those show up in the pond. Yeah, we have these. We have these in our pond. These are those extra 100 ones that we bought. It's got kind of, it's like a tilapia, but it's got a different kind of nose. And of course, these guys, little red tail. Yeah. Plenty of bones in that fish. They probably gotta have some big old octopus or something in here. So it basically looks like they have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12 tanks in each. 12 tanks in each row. These guys are pretty big. And then when you walk in, they have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows right here. So that's 48 tanks. Just a little stats for you, you know. All these guys. Not really exotic, but these are the fish that are probably most often found in the rivers and streams around Thailand. Mostly the same again. These guys are very active, very active. They can probably see through the glass. Hey. What's up, guys? Some more big ones. These guys, yeah. Got these in the pond. Hiding down here now. You guys like fish, man? Besides eating them? Oh, sorry. There we are. Read the name. Oh, frog skeletons. Dinner. Turtle skeleton. What's next over here? Perch. Fish, got some fish skeletons. And the anatomy of a fish. Whoa, there's another giant stingray. Massive. Oh, there. More fish tanks. Yeah, there probably says on the brochure there's probably like 200 fish tanks in here. There's a big old catfish. That's clearly probably, what is that? The devil catfish? Pretty big, man. This is just art. Whoa, big old tank. There's the big tank. Oh, you can walk through over there. There's a tunnel. Yeah, looks like there's a tunnel. Plenty. I was looking at this tank. I was saying, oh, there's plenty of room for them to swim, but I can see there's a tunnel on the other side with big old ass fish in it. Cool, man. Oh yeah. Gotta love these little tunnels, don't you? Don't you? Gosh. Whoa. Look at that thing. That thing's the size of a small child. Huh? Oh,ใช่ไหมจะกินอยากกินเนี่ย Look at that. What's that? Yeah, it's a lot. Look at the white one. It's cool that they're right up against you. Oh, bro. It's weird, most of them are on this side. They can swim through, but yeah. Look at that one too. My screenshot. What? I gotta take some pictures. Back at you. Whoa. Here we go. Did we go on the other side already or what? Some art. That's a pretty cool little addition. Let's see what else they got. And yeah, so it's really just a wide open place to do a lot of walking and looking around birds, bird cages. A lot of stuff runs around by itself. But where we were when I first came in, it's the big old giant cages over there. Or actually, they should be called, what do they call them, atriums? But yeah, pretty cool. And they have actually, oh look at that, yeah, that's a massive one over there. Look how, I don't know if you can see that. You see all the netting goes all the way up and all the way over. It's pretty huge. And the water, looks like you can actually get in a little boat and go tool around. No feeding of any of the animals. What are you doing, Dot? Go make some video. There's just a big old peacock in the tree. What? Oh my gosh. Looks like they probably had like a, you know, like in the States, you know, we have at Busch Gardens or whatever, they have like the bird shows where they train the parrots to ride a bicycle or whatever and come flying in, you know, to take something from you or whatever. I think they do that here at certain times, maybe certain times of the year. Maybe not this time of year though. And it looks over here, it looks like it says Space Water Park. The water park might be closed. They made a giant, you know, if you're familiar with Thailand, they do a heck of a lot with transformers. And this big old transformer is part of the water park. I can see there's 3 slides coming out of them. That's yeah. But I don't hear a bunch of screaming and stuff, so it's probably not open. All right. Let's have a little walk around. I catch you. Yeah. And looks like they have an egg museum in here. So, eggs of every size and shape from every bird, showing us the literally dozens of birds. Water. Nothing like an omelet from that guy, huh? Quite a bit of them, which probably shows that there's quite a number of eggs there, or birds that are giving birth around here. They have a, okay, so the commuter headset, so you can learn about the birds, little historical section. And of course some of the ones that they've designed after Fabergé, but Thailand style. Look at that, carved out, very intricate, taken out pieces of the egg. Hand feeding utensils, old bird leg chains, so they don't get away from you. Yeah, so I see the projector would be just probably out there, and that's when you listen to the headphones, so you can translate it. But yeah, an egg museum. Oh, maybe it goes, oh, like it's all the way up on the ceiling. If they project up here or something. Because there's the stairs that go all the way up here. There's another projector up there. There's some lights up there that point to the ceiling. So maybe they probably schedule those so you can see them. This is probably the biggest egg. This is a fossil of a giant elephant bird. So that's prehistoric. That's one big old egg, man. Very cool. I like it. I like it. I'm excited. Alright, back at you. Bird Museum. And of course the what's that? Leswang Pu Suk Shine. Leswang Pu Suk.
Oh, you do that?
Yeah.
Where you leave that?
Shrine. It's in English up there above the door.
Whoa.
Yeah, look at that. You got a dog. Very cool if you want to go there and pay a little respects. And the perfect day too. Cool weather. Oh my god, you don't want to have to walk around in the super heat. So this is actually the little girl looking out. Is that a palang? Totally cool. Yeah. This is the more of the water part of the. You can have a bridge. You can go walk over to the middle. Today is what is it? Is weekend, so they should be a little bit more active. We're on. It's a Sunday, so. Man. Anyway, back at you. This is how tall it is. That's almost. It looks like it's maybe a little higher than a golf range. You know how like they have the golf ranges in the city, and these is probably the same kind of net. There's a big old hole right there. So they must be preparing this area. I think that's closed, honey. I don't think there's any birds in there because it's not fixed yet. They're repairing it. Clearly, you have tree branches coming through the netting and all that. Little guide map, little QR code for you guys that want to hit them up on Facebook. We do a lot, yeah. Yeah, chai. Mấy mi nục eh. There's some, peacocks in there and stuff, but all the big birds and the nice birds, hawkbills and all that stuff, they're in their private little cages. Fish are jumping. There's one kid in here taking care of all this, grooming it, probably sewing up the holes in the fence. I don't know how you do that, man. That's all. This must have all got all out of hand, and then they went in and they finally cut all the trees that had penetrated all of the screen, and now they're in the process of trying to de-tree it, so to speak, take all the branches out where they can, and then they'll have to sew it up. I wonder if that's all left over, like from COVID or whatever, where they couldn't really maintain it for a year. You can see right there, even now you got new branches coming through because it's pushed up against here. So they have to cut back all these trees so they don't rip up the net anymore. Right, are you gonna go over here by the bridge, honey? And once there's a hole, it's like fishing, right? Once there's a hole in the net and a bird goes out that hole, all the other birds know about it. So they'll all just start going through that hole and getting the hell out of there. It's the same with fishing net. If you got a big old gill net across the river or whatever, or out in the lagoon, normally you catch all the fish coming in, but if there's one hole in that net, all the fish that you thought you were going to catch are probably going to go scooting through that hole, maybe even making it bigger depending on the size of the fish. So always close up your holes, whether they're big and small. Yeah, well, okay. We just ate at I think it's called Hatoshi Sushi here in Nakhon Sawan. Epic buffet, right? Like $8.99 or something. And you could have everything in the whole world, so it was pretty delicious. I did not video that, but we're leaving. My wife's go, we're stop at this one place. It's just close by here. And I'm like, really? Can't we just go home? And she was like, oh, we'll just go there. You'll see. You'll say, wow, wow. I pulled up and I'm like, I'm not feeling the wow, because this is where we're at. It's just like an open reservoir place. But then I'll come over here and oh my God, it's the koi capital of the world. Look at those. It's a picture of fake rocks behind the waterfall with a spillway. And dude, look at that. I'm gonna wipe down there. So it's just a little, what they did was in this open spillway, they decided they were gonna beautify it, and instead of having just a regular big old bay, they laid sidewalk around there, nice cultured sidewalk, little turnout parts where you can probably do stuff, you know. They'll probably have little performances maybe. Made this little whole river thing part of a river walk. So they cut that out, and it's fairly recent, evidently. So pretty cool. And they got, you know, major oxygen and everything going. Look at all these koi, dude. There's probably a couple thousand. And they're big too. They're all, you know, 1.5 2 foot long. Big old motherfuckers. Look at them. Look at them. Just look at them. Oh, and they think we're gonna be eating. They're like, yo, are you feeding us? Dude, I ain't got the food right now. That's not me. Probably somebody selling food. But look at them all, man. Gorgeous. Big old one. Is that an epic little saga of all the koi? Definitely cool to sit here and watch what's going on. I don't know where my wife went. Oh, there she is. She's reading stuff. Oh, the cameras, because, you know, they don't want anybody stealing fish, I guess. But yeah, man, check it out. And it is almost sun setting, so I want to hurry up and get home, actually. Boom, look at that one. Look at that one right there, man. That is a big old goldie right there. Whoa, bro. And there it is. Pretty cool, huh? All right, man. Well, hey, from here in Nakhon Sawan, we're going to close off this video. And yeah, well, thanks for watching. And keep watching. More koi action here off the farm.